You get out of cold, you eat your own tail. You're destroying yourself. You're killing each other. You're keeping score like it's a video game. Where they do that at, my noggin? And the score goes up and the hurt increases and the emotional turmoil and trauma gets deeper and you don't know any way out because you are now tied in, right? Tied into the get back. You never knew there was an option for you to get back your light, your sight, your dragon. And it comes to a point in 2024 year of the dragon, my young Nagas, my OGs, because I got OGs I love, man. I got OGs that raised me. If you don't know, my Naga, now you know. My own family, man, my own big cousins, big homies, big peoples, man, that kept me in school and said, nah, man, you ain't gonna do this. You finish that and you do that because you might be our way out. You know what I'm saying? My big homies kept me safe. We got to keep our, you know what I'm saying, young Nagas safe. This is my attempt to keep my Nagas safe, man, by giving us another option. Instead of getting that get back, we can get back our dragons, man. We can get back your sight. We can start to see clearly again. They want to drive the dragons out the cave so they can eat them. And they can get the vision, be the ones with the deadly glance. Now they got their all-seeing eye. Now you're witnessing through their all-seeing eye. And now you're collapsing the wave pattern on hell, my noggin. When HaWah gave you paradise to observe the code, now you can witness that and collapse the wave pattern on forever, eternal paradise. Like, I'm here to tell my little noggins, man, my real noggins, my big noggins, my homies, my real ones, man, my peers, my friends. We have another way. We popping off with this energy not because it's some type of recycled low frequency jargon, but we are being rehabilitated. We are being restored with our vision, with our sight, with our dragon. If you don't see no physical dragon, know that you got that energy, that sight to see clearly inside of you. That's your kundalini, which we call kundalini because it's rising. It's rising. The dragon is rising. Like Nehemiah is rising. It's very simple. You're an immoral Khan. You're an America. You're a Copper Khan. An Orichalcum Khan. You're a David Khan, not a David Kane, a David Khan. This is the year. This is the year of the dragon. Powerful dragon. And we are beginning to see clearly that this is our turn. This year is the mighty dragon's turn, representing qualities like power, ambition, passion, and creativity, or the creator. The ambition to be restored, restoration, restorative powers comes with the dragon. The passion is the code. The creativity is the creator, and it's the creator's turn. Big dragon's turn. Who got the wings? Flying on the wings of the wind. The powerful dragon. Halal HaWah. It's our time. I mean, it's finally our turn, my nigga. It's finally our time. And if you feel a little, dismantled, uneasy, I feel it too. Your body might be all over the place. Your mind might be all over the place. But the track record you've been putting in throughout the years, this is when it pays off. So believe in your training. Like you're going to competition right now, right? You're doing a taekwondo competition, jiu-jitsu competition, whatever. You're doing a tennis championship, Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, believe in your training. Believe in them two-a-days you've been doing, man. In 114-degree weather, man. You've been getting purified. You've been getting purified. For this moment right here, it is the dragon's turn. That means it's your turn to see clearly, because the dragon means to see clearly. You might be seeing meteors pop off, great American eclipses pop off, stars with a tail popping off, dragon shaped, fiery. But we are talking meteors. Star with a tail, bearded with tangled locks, dragons as meteors or comets. Igneous, aerial, winds and whirlwinds. Just like the Jubilees describes the angels of the frost, angels of the wind. But yeah, not like this, right? With a tail, with a beard, or tangled locks, a star with a tail. The term star with a tail is also referred to under the entry star, according to Dahl's etymological dictionary. Thus, the shooting star, or like the Kumse's name means, shooting meteor, is linked with the belief that, well, they're linking it that you can make a wish, right? This young girl can see this Christmas dragon and make a wish. Nah, man, stop hijack. Because even to the simple folk take fallen stars and meteors to be dragons. Star with a tail, beard, and tangled locks. And they've been eating our dragon. They're trying to tap into Leviathan. They're trying to tap into us, right? They're trying to study us. No matter how much pressure they put on us, all we do is get more purified, become more alchemical, unknown substance. In cold, unstoppable mana. They're studying it at Area 51. You already got it in you, my naga. Say it with me. You already got it, Khan. Say, I already got it, Khan. Say, we already got it, Khan. You made it this far in this video, my naga. Let me know you surfing away with me. Leave a comment and say, I already got it, Khan. We already got it, Khan. So I know you surfed the wave all the way. 3 hours and 50 minutes in, getting this drop. ShaLaWam. 100th monkey experiment. Get the drop. Popping off. They can't control it no more, all that stuff. So it's all about group consciousness. They're trying to simulate their own group consciousness. They're trying to burst into consciousness. The alchemical serpent, who's just now bursting into consciousness. The alchemical dragon, they can't even figure us out. They did this whole experiment on these monkeys and taught them a few things. And next thing you know, these other monkeys that had nothing to do with those monkeys started learning to do the same thing, washing the potatoes before they eat them. Simple things. They taught a group of monkeys how to wash potatoes, sweet potatoes, and then next thing you know, some other monkeys And a whole nother colony started doing the same thing based on quantum entanglement. Dig on quantum, how we can affect, people of like frequencies, of like minds, of like energy, vibration, to keep the code. By keeping the code, you might keep the code in Atlanta, and now you got Nagas in Wisconsin keeping the code. And they don't even know why they're keeping the code. But they are a part of the entanglement. They are a part of the frequency. It's real talk. It's group consciousness. Consciousness,
And we're just popping off.
for the dismal.
Suddenly developed among the monkeys as a result of one last monkey learning potato washing by conventional means. Watson concluded that the researchers observed that once a critical number of monkeys, or dragon, was reached,
Mm-hmm.
the 100th monkey, or i.e. the 100th monkey, so they're saying that this 100th monkey, was the critical mass, but it can be anything. It can be 50, it can be 500, it could be 900 code keepers. You know what I'm saying?
Bang.
How many code keepers does it take for all Nagas across the Nagaville plain to get back in code by default? Now that's the question.
Bang.
The question they can't debunk because we're talking theory and we're investigating. How many code keepers does it take to pop off this group consciousness? So that next thing you know, you got your mama and your auntie and people that weren't even really tripping on what you saying about the code, but suddenly they talking to you about the code.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly you got Kanye saying, look, man, we the 12 tribes.
Easy.
There's going to be confusion as people get out of their habits, but just hear the intention and hear what they really are wanting to say.
Facts.
We're reaching our critical number, my Naga, with code keepers. It's getting easier and easier to talk to anybody about not killing and not stealing and keeping a ShaBat and that. This ain't no religion. We're just keeping these tenets, right? We're keeping this moral code, and that's putting us in a frequency to get our land back, to restore our nation, my Naga. Without us having to really pop off much of anything until we really are ready to.
Yeah.
The code itself gives us protection, gives us foundation, gives us breath, revelation, security, foundation. Wow. What is the critical number? Oh, the biology of the unconscious. Okay. What is the critical number, man? How many dragons does
it take to keep the code, to get the rest of the dragons in code? Belly flopping. For the dismal.
I'm gonna put all this in the drop chat, and okay, this is the a little bit of the spirit science flow.
Fair use in your boost. Don't jam us up. Do not jam us up. This is educational purposes only. Educational purposes only. All copyright reserved to spirit science. Vishwa Vala Veda Vijdava. 100th monkey experience. 100th monkey experience. Now let's go,
man. Fair use in your caboose. We always gotta let them know.
Fair use, man.
Got to let them know.
Okay, cool. Fair use. Leave us alone.
Yeah, fair use, copyright 107. We're gonna do some criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and some recon. Fallback, spirit science. You got the drop. This is a little clip.
It is.
For the dismount.
1 minute.
Digging on this 100th monkey flow. As we walk out the door, we talking quantum like they never talked quantum before. 100 monkey, man, let's go.
Dismount season.
Fuscata on an island in Japan. They were providing the monkeys with sweet potatoes by dropping them in the sand. The monkeys liked sweet potatoes, but they didn't like the sand and dirt so much. A few monkey children figured out that they could wash their sweet potatoes, and some of them taught the technique to their parents. Only a few of the adult monkeys did this, though. This went on for some time until one day the monkeys who actually knew the technique hit critical mass. And bingo, the technique started spreading faster than it did before. Monkeys started learning it really easily across all of the Japanese islands nearby as well as on the mainland. They knew that there had to be something that wasn't yet understood about how a species is connected to itself. So, what did we do? We tried it on humans. Our research team made a picture out of human faces, about 100 faces hidden within a single picture, but at first glance, you could only see about 6 or 7. They did several surveys with a few hundred people in Australia and said, all right, find the faces. Most people could only pick out 6, 7, 8, 9 or so, not many more. After that, the research team went to Britain and aired the picture on a closed cable BBC special that was shown only in England. They showed where all of the faces were, every last one. Half of the research team, which stayed in Australia, did the experiment again with new subjects. And lo and behold, people were just naturally able to see more faces. After this experiment, they knew that something definitely connects us all, and the field of noetics is learning more about it daily.
So it's all happening.
So happening.
When you start meditating on the code, when you start desiring your pure water connection, most of everything, and you know it's attainable by just listening and getting that covetous out your heart bone and watching your mouth so you ain't no false witness, and you know, not mixing your frequency with this lower energy, no adultery, keeping your oaths, my noggin. Not, none of us are perfect in all this, our Shabbats, but you're meditating on it, you're desiring, because that's your way of showing Ahab and giving Ahab back to HaWah.
Okay.
So that you can have your land and be in victory, man. And we know that we already won. Ahab to natural bylaw, we already
won, man.
Morphogenic fields. They're scared of us talking about it, but we're gonna pick it up here next time.
Ooh, the morphogenic fields. Developmental biology in the early 20th century. Morphogenic fields, a group of cells able to respond to discrete, localized biochemical signals, leading to the development of specific morphological structures or organs. The spatial and temporal extents of the embryonic field of dynamic, or extents of the embryonic fields are dynamic, and within the field is a collection of interacting cells out of which a particular organ is formed. As a group, the cells within a given morphogenic field are constrained. The cells in a limb field will become a limb tissue. Those in a cardiac field will become heart tissue. However, specific cellular programming of individual cells in a field is flexible. An individual cell in a cardiac field can be redirected via cell-to-cell signaling to replace specific damaged or missing cells.